Howdy, hey folks, Jesse here, and today is another game of Vanguard. Same kind of deal as the previous one that you saw. I did not realize the camera angle, so my deck is a little bit out of frame, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty difficult to see my opponent's damage, but hopefully I'm able to keep good track of that. Also, same deal. Recently lost my voice and is still recovering, so if you hear my voice crack, no you did not. Alright, now to actually talk about what is being played today. I am playing Aqua Force. In particular, I am playing Maelstrom. The deck still needs a couple of updates. It is actually a deck that I am borrowing from a friend of mine. But it does need a couple of updates, primarily Heal Guardians and the reverse Maelstrom. It just needs a couple copies of that, but that is basically it about the deck I'm playing. My opponent is playing Revengers. In particular, he's playing Raging Form Dragon. So Shadow Paladin, which is really cool. I enjoy the Force clans a lot, but hey, that's besides the point. We unfortunately do not get that great of a start because that Radiate Assault that you just saw for the drive check is literally the 4th copy, so we don't really need them that much at the moment. A little upsetting to see Coral Assault go. We did let our opponent get their on hit with their booster, which is it sucks that they're getting another card to hand, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go for the I believe it's Drifting Fencer. And off of it we search top 7 and find Glory Maelstrom, and I believe that is either the only Maelstrom that we have in our hand, or that, man, I don't know. I know there was one of these games that I recorded with Maelstrom where I did not see really anything I ever wanted to see. Anyway, our opponent rides into Raging Form Dragon and puts the Force onto the Vanguard Circle, which, yeah, no, that makes sense. It do be making sense. We're going to Quick Shield to guard against the the rear guard attack. And we are going to take this second attack and let our opponent have his on hit, unfortunately, and he's going to get the on hitter once again. He is going to indeed boost. So this is 23, I believe 31 that he's currently swinging for, and we're just going to be doing the quick math. So I believe we are currently at 2 to pass, and he got nothing. He is going to sack 3 rear guards to once again to ride into the Raging Form Dragon once again mid battle phase. I believe, I don't know if the booster is a hard once per turn type thing, or if he just forgot to do the skill, or maybe I just didn't even see it. Our opponent hits a draw trigger and a heal triggers, and he does indeed heal. We will take that one hit, which is rough, but it is what it is. Okay, I see we have a regular Maelstrom in hand. We're going to go for an XL2 and draw. There's very few matchups I feel that you want to be going XL2 for. we're going to hit a Glory Maelstrom off the 7th card, and I believe that is going to mean that Press Stream Dragon is alive. And so with Press Stream, we're gonna, first put out the Terrific Coil Dragon, I believe its name is. We're going to counterblast 1, discard a Maelstrom, and then give plus 10k to the Maelstrom, and then give it +1 drive, and then we are going to Radiate Assault, Soul Blast 1, return a Maelstrom, which means now its attack or the attack that I boosted on hit skills don't matter if they actually hit or not, they get to still activate. We are also going to use Maelstrom skill to give plus 3k to the front row, and then we're going to swing with Terrific Coil and, do our things. A triple drive, and we don't see a single trigger. That's just basically how my luck has been with Aqua Force. So 3rd attack, we're going to, it doesn't hit, but Radiate Assault did its thing. So we are going to just, be plussing at this point. Realistically, there's no reason to not swing the Maelstrom first, because any triggers that we hit, we just get to put onto our standing rear guards. And our opponent is asking for a public trigger count. There's only a handful, I believe. Could be more than I think. He is indeed going to perfect guard, though. Which, that makes sense. That does make sense. Makes perfect sense. We are going to put all effects onto the... we're going to hit 2 criticals and put one on each of our rear guards. We're going to swing for a pretty decent number, and then our opponent's just going to take it, putting himself to 5 damage, and then we're going to swing for an additional big number is 9k, plus 3, 12, 22, and then plus 15 off its own skill. It goes to 37. Our opponent can guard because he hit triggers. I wish I knew what defensive triggers felt like, especially when I play Maelstrom. I swear, Aqua Force doesn't like me, but I really like the deck. I'm actually very grateful to the one buddy that lets me that is letting me just hold on to it for right now. He has actually been on the channel. Hey Matt, how you doing, bud? I'm not going to tell you to play this game ever again. I know how Matt feels about this game. Okay. So, opponent is, searching through their deck and just shuffling on up. Cut, tap, we're going to cut, do our thing, and call Soul Blast and get that out. Like I said, our opponent is 5 damage, so a Raging Fall Dragon Reverse. I don't know why I said it like that. The reverse is a potential threat, because let's be real, there's no way that he doesn't just sack these 3 rear guards that he has to re-ride. And I'm being dumb, and I should take this first hit. I really should just take this first hit, I feel like. And all effects onto that rear guard, because, when you re-ride, you lose any trigger effects. He's going to go into another Raging form, get another force marker, you know, fancy Overlord force markers. If you couldn't tell from the playmat, our opponent is an Overlord fan. This is his playmat. I know it was featured in the previous video, but that was just... we didn't feel like moving playmats around. That's all. You know, cut tap decks are, in particular his deck is starting to look a little thinner. This is, you know, 2 damage, and I don't think I have it in me to guard. I unfortunately can't heal at this moment. And our opponent is going to swing for big number. Big number. And that's just it, y'all. That's just it. And we're not going to heal out of this one. That's going to do it, folks. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.